What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. So today we are talking about the Orly Flawless collection. It was just released as part of their Breathable line, which if you haven't heard of their Breathable line, it is a little bit different from the regular Orly nail polish line. It's still 12 free, meaning free of 12 of the potentially harmful ingredients that are often found in nail polish. Still vegan, meaning they do not use any animal-derived ingredients, and of course still cruelty free, meaning they do not test their products on animals. But unlike the regular Orly nail polish line, it is nail color plus treatment. So all of the polishes in the Breathable line are infused with argan oil, vitamin C, and pro-vitamin B5, which is said to help promote nail health and also help strengthen your nails. So as you could probably tell from the name, the polishes are breathable and it is a one-step polish system, so you don't need base and top coat. Now with these, I don't wear base coat just because I want my nails to be able to absorb the ingredients, but I do generally tend to wear top coat with them anyway, just because I like a high shine and I also feel like it just makes my nails feel a little bit thicker. But anyway, like I said, today we are talking specifically about their new Flawless collection, which is 6 brand new polishes in a variety of different nudes. So this collection ranges from medium nude to a deep nude, and this is, I believe, meant to expand their range of nude finishes in the Breathable line. So let me show you the swatches of all the polishes, then we'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts, pricing, availability, all that good stuff. So roll the footage. So we'll just dive right into the polishes. Since these are the one-step Breathable line, they don't require any base coat, although you can use it if you want, but I like the polish nutrients to permeate the base of my nails, so I skip the base coat for these. This first shade is called Cognac Crush, and it is described as a medium toffee brown shade. As you can see, it has a pretty neutral undertone to it. There's definitely a little bit of a yellow tone in there, but it has a slight dustiness that cools it down as well, and it looks absolutely gorgeous in 2 coats. Next up, we have the shade Sienna Suede, and this one is described as a medium reddish brown, but to me, this seems like a very strongly yellow brown. I think this is sort of that camel color, and it's really beautiful, but you can see it's such a strongly yellow undertone to it. It's a little sheer in the first coat, but I was able to get full coverage in 2, and it had the Orly formula that I'm used to, very self-leveling, very easy to apply, and it looks really beautiful on. Honestly, this one was just barely 2 coats on me though, so if you have longer nails, you might need a third for this color. Moving on, we have the shade Sepia Sunset, and this is the one that I would describe as being a rich medium reddish brown, because as you can see, there's definitely a very strong red tone going on here. This one was actually a little bit more opaque, so it covered up a lot of that visible nail line in the first coat, but I did end up needing a second, but that second coat gave me really beautiful coverage. It's such a perfect shade, and even though it has that very strong reddish undertone to it, it does have a slight dustiness that I think makes it a little bit more neutral. Next up, we have the shade Rich Umber, and this one is a medium dark brown cream, and this one I would say is the most neutral undertone of the collection, leaning slightly cooler, but I would say this is still pretty neutral. It might just seem cooler to me because there's a lot of these slightly warmer undertones in the collection, but this one is super beautiful. It's a nice rich brown shade. It has a slight dustiness to it, and again, it has that nice neutral coloring, and it did give me really perfect coverage in 2 coats, but again, just barely there in that second coat, so if you have longer nails, you might need a third on this one as well. Next up, we have the shade Double Espresso, and in the bottle, these ones look different, but on the nail, this actually looks pretty similar to Rich Umber. The only main difference that I noticed with it is this one has a more reddish undertone. I think you can see that a little bit more on camera, but you'll see I always do a little comparison at the end, and this one was also more opaque, so you could see that second coat really covered everything up really nicely, and it gave me just perfect coverage. And last but definitely not least, we have the shade Fresh Clove, and this one is a deep brown cream shade, and as you can see, this is another one that's pretty neutral. On me, I felt like it leaned slightly warm, but that's because I have a pretty warm undertone, so I feel like this will kind of change depending on your undertones when you're wearing it. So of course I'm very pale, so it looks like a nice deep slightly warm brown on me, but it is such a beautiful shade and just really impressive coverage. Again, 2 coats gave me such a nice finish, and you can just see the formula of these is so good. They have a really nice high gloss to them, and they're really easy to work with, very beginner friendly. So here are all of the shades together, and as you can see, we've got a really nice ombre of nude tones going on. Of course, like I mentioned, Rich Umber and Double Espresso look pretty similar on the nails, but like I said, I think Double Espresso is a little bit more reddish, whereas Rich Umber is more on the dusty / neutral side. But I really appreciate having similar shades that have different undertones because, of course, depending on your skin tone or depending on the type of vibe that you are trying to go for on your nails, you can really choose which undertone suits you best in that moment. So those are the polishes, and overall I really enjoyed them. I love the Breathable line in general. I just feel like it helps keep my nails in good condition. I especially find myself wearing them a lot in the winter, but I also loved the colors in this line. I appreciated the variety of undertones, so I feel like everybody should be able to find a nice nude that matches them. But I also personally think that a variety of undertones and a variety of nudes works well on everyone. So I personally love wearing deeper nude tones. I just feel like they look very elegant in general. Just having neutral shades on the nails always makes me feel very work appropriate. So I really enjoyed the different colors in this collection. So the polishes come in 18 milliliter bottles, which is absolutely massive. You get a ton for your money. They also have a rubberized cap for easy open, and they do have a wide flat brush with a rounded tip, which makes application super easy as well. And I got these from Beyond Polish, which is a nail polish retailer, and there they retail for $10.50 USD each. But they also have some discounts if you get them in bundles. So if you get a set of 2 of the polishes, it's $18.27 USD, or if you get the full set, it retails for $54.81 USD on the Beyond Polish website. And I also have a discount code. You can use the code KELLI for 10% off your order there. So I'm gonna link everything down in the description. You can check that out if you're interested. And I also want to make a quick note. I know a lot of you are subscribed to the Orly Color Pass, which is their seasonal subscription where you get the polishes early. As far as I know, the Orly Breathable polishes are not part of Color Pass, so these will not be the fall Color Pass polishes. This is just part of their Breathable line. But yeah, that is it for my thoughts on these polishes, but I'd love to hear what you think. What do you think of these colors? What do you think of the range here? Which is your favorite? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. We can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And a huge shout out to my Cosmic Admirals on Patreon, Amanda M, Rocket Man's daughter, and Paola. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Brooke J, and Brooke wants to know, if you were Pokemon, which one would you be? Love Disc, right? Which is of course a joke because Love Disc happens to be my least favorite Pokemon. So no, I would be very upset to be a Love Disc. I think I have answered this one before, and I'm pretty sure I said I would be a Flabébé, which is just a cute little fairy Pokemon that lives on a flower. And I've actually never used that Pokemon before, but I just think it's very cute, and if I were a Pokemon, I would just want to be like living on a flower and just kind of hanging out and chilling. But if I had to pick a Pokemon that I would be, that I like in terms of being strong and being able to battle, it would probably be a Sandslash because I think they're very cute, and I also think they're pretty strong, and I like ground types a lot. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!